Hey guys, so today we are going to be continuing on my series of LEGO Star Wars 2022 predictions, and you may have seen my Battle Pack predictions video where I just listed some Battle Packs and basically talked about if they're likely or not, how likely I think they are, and just if they'd be cool, and that's basically what I'm doing here, but instead on the second episode it's for Microfighters. Next episode we'll be tackling things from Disney Plus shows, and after that 4 Plus sets, and just keep on going with some stuff, so we'll see, it'll be cool. Hope you enjoy the series, and once we've done all of this, that we'll bring it all together in one final predictions video, which will probably be quite long, but it'll be worth it. So stay tuned for that in the coming weeks. I'll also quickly mention that I have a video out on when to expect some news for the LEGO Star Wars Winter 2022 wave, so check that out if you're interested, and let's get into it. So my main prediction is a Slave 1 Microfighter. This is definitely the most likely one in my opinion. We got a downscaled version of the Summer Wave, and it just makes a lot of sense here. For the minifigure, I would hope that it's based on the Mandalorian, and it comes with that Mandalorian Boba Fett with arm printing, though I think that's unlikely. Maybe the same version just without the arm printing would make a lot of sense. I can't see them releasing the arm printing in the set. However, I do think so if they do the other one, which is a Razor Crest Microfighter. I think that since the Beskar Mandalorian minifigure has come in lots of sets recently, it just makes a lot of sense to release it in a Microfighter, and if we're lucky it could come with 2 figures, well 1.5 really, and it could come with Grogu as well. However, I think that's quite unlikely, and I think we get Mando in the set, and Razor Crest Microfighter, even though the Razor Crest got destroyed, spoiler alert, I think it still makes a lot of sense, and I think it would be the best adversary for a Slave 1, even though they never actually go against each other. They just make the most sense to go together. Just don't think that they go well enough to become a dual pack. I also think that since they would be the same minifigures as the one in the Slave 1, people wouldn't buy that, which would be a bit of a bad move for LEGO, so maybe they don't do these two, and we'll see. The adversary could be something from the Book of Boba Fett. Another one I think could come as a Republic Gunship remake, since we did just get the UCS one. This would make a lot of sense since we have already gotten it before, and I have no other real evidence apart from it could come with a pilot. To go against it, a Separatist shuttle or something, I'm not really sure, there's nothing that really fits. I think that one for the Bad Batch is quite likely, and the Bad Batch shuttle makes the most sense. For a minifigure it will come with Hunter, and I would be interested in seeing if they did it in Sand Blue or a dark grey. I think it would be cool if they did it in dark grey, to just give it to the people who didn't like the sand blue. However, I think that they still would go with the sand blue if they did it. So Hunter in a Bad Batch shuttle Microfighter, I think that is pretty likely, arguably. I think as an adversary to this we could get a Republic / Imperial shuttle, the new class, and these two could honestly warrant being a dual pack, and the minifigure for this would of course be Crosshair, or even an Elite Squad Trooper, but probably Crosshair. And then having those two in a dual pack would make quite a lot of sense in my opinion, as you do see them fight in a scene. Getting into the more random and unlikely things, I have an Imperial Shuttle Microfighter, and we've never actually got this, and I think it's nearly a perfect time to do it. And this could just come with a shuttle pilot. It would be pretty cool to go against it, no idea. Probably a rebel vehicle we haven't gotten yet, like maybe a B-Wing, even an A-Wing. And I mean, we could even see a Tantive 4, though those two don't really go together. But there are lots of things that you could do for this, and I'd be excited to see how they tackle it. It's very unlikely as a Mandalorian fighter. I just kind of thought of it, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool, it could come with Bo-Katan. But logistically, it wouldn't make a lot of sense how you could have a spinning function, how it could go over. It just wouldn't really work in Microfighter form in a kind of well thing. Like, if they did it, I don't think the wings would be able to turn, which would be a big downside, so I'm not really expecting that at all. Plus, there'd be nothing it could really rival against. There could be a red Mandalorian fighter, like Saxons or Mauls, but then you'd just be selling 2 of the same set in different colour schemes, which I don't think would happen. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't think that's likely. I just kind of thought of it, so I decided to put it on here. But one that I think is likely to maybe not come next year, but I do think it'll come eventually, and I even put this on my last year's prediction list, Pod Racer Microfighters. I just think that this is the perfect dual pack. Like, these two things, so Bulba's Pod Racer and Anakin's Pod Racer, go so well together. they've barely released in sets apart. I think, yeah, it's just perfect, honestly. I can't see why LEGO has not done this yet. It seems like they would make dual microfighters just for these. The minifigures would obviously come with Anakin and Sebulba, and I think they'd just be really cool, kind of unique as well. Have some cool minifigures for a $20 price, and just, they're obviously just needed. Like, these are necessary for microfighters. They are definitely the most iconic vehicles. That's kind of arguable. There's the Imperial Shuttle and stuff. And also the Imperial TIE Fighter, which I will just say has never actually been made into a microfighter, just the standard TIE Fighter, which is pretty strange. But yeah, I think these definitely need to be made at some point, and with them doing lots of Tatooine ones recently, why not, is my thing. Just, I know that they wouldn't really fit, but neither did the Tauntaun and 8080 microfighters, so just have these in. I can't see why not, just do it. Yeah, that is it for some of my microfighter predictions. I think that the most likely ones are a Razor Crest, a Slave one, and let's just say the Pod Racer ones or the Bad Batch ones. And I also do want to say that we're not even sure how much are coming. I think we'll definitely get one dual microfighter and hopefully two normal microfighters again, because this year we only got one, which is quite sad. So I hope they don't continue like that. And if we do get one, maybe that's what we get the Slave one for. I think that's a good adversary for the Millennium Falcon, and just releasing them across years, though it doesn't really make sense, it would be kind of a cool move. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not really sure. I really think that some of these could happen, and otherwise, let me know what you think, because I'm really interested. I'll read all your comments. However, yeah, that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. That'll be all, folks. Goodbye.